Let's talk about something we can all relate to: sitting too much. Whether you're working at a desk, commuting each and every day, or scrolling endlessly through your phone, your body is probably feeling tight, stiff, and just plain overworked. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. Our modern lifestyles are literally designed to make us stiff and uncomfortable. We sit, stand, or stare at screens all day. And before we know it, our muscles are locked up, our posture is off, and our bodies start to feel out of sync. But what if I told you that in just 10 minutes a day, you can undo all that tension and transform your body? Stick with me until the end, because I'm about to show you 5 powerful stretches that will not only improve flexibility and mobility, but will also give you the relief you've been craving. Trust me, you're going to feel amazing by the end of this. Ready to feel like a brand new version of yourself? Let's dive in. We're kicking things off with hanging, also known as the dead hang. If you've been sitting all day or slouching on the couch, your spine could probably use a good decompression. Hanging is a fantastic way to relieve spinal compression and open up the shoulders, which are often tight from hours of sitting or standing. It's simple but highly effective. Find a sturdy bar or a pull-up bar. You want something that can comfortably support your weight. If you don't have a bar, try hanging from a door. Grab the bar or the door with your hands about shoulder width apart, palms facing away from your body, like you're doing a pull-up. Let your body hang down, keeping your arms fully extended and your feet off the ground. Focus on letting your spine decompress and relax. Let gravity do the work. You should feel a gentle stretch along your spine and shoulders. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds at first, then rest. You can build up to 1 minute as you get more comfortable. Hanging is a game changer for decompressing the spine and releasing the tension that builds up from sitting too long. Your spine often compresses throughout the day, especially if you're sitting in one position for hours. Hanging stretches the spine, opens up the shoulders, and improves grip strength. Plus, it helps counteract the forward hunch we get from sitting and promotes better posture. It's an easy way to help your body feel longer, looser, and more aligned in just a few seconds. Now, let's get into one of my all-time favorite stretches, downward facing dog. This one is a total full body opener. If you're someone who spends a lot of time sitting, your hamstrings, calves, and lower back probably feel tight and restricted. This stretch is like a total body reset. It hits multiple areas and gives your body the release it craves. Start in a plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your feet hip-width apart. Push your hips up toward the ceiling, forming an upside-down V shape. Make sure to press your palms into the floor and reach your heels toward the ground. If your heels don't quite touch the floor, that's totally fine. Just focus on lengthening your spine and relaxing into the stretch. Hold this position for 15-30 seconds, taking slow, deep breaths, and then gently come out of it. Downward facing. Dog stretches your hamstrings, calves, lower back, and shoulders all at once. Sitting too long can shorten your hamstrings and tighten your calves, while standing too much can create lower back tension. This stretch is like a full body reset that targets all those areas, while also improving flexibility and mobility. It also helps open up the chest and shoulders, counteracting that forward shoulder hunch we get from sitting too much. Next up is bridge pose, a powerful stretch that will strengthen and open up your hips and lower back. This is a fantastic choice if you've been sitting or standing all day. The hips and glutes are often tight after extended sitting, and the lower back can feel stiff and sore. Bridge pose helps to counteract that tightness while also giving your core a good workout. Start by lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your arms by your sides with your palms facing down. Press your feet into the ground and lift your hips towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes as you do. Try to create a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Hold this position for 15-30 seconds, then gently lower your hips back down. Bridge pose is amazing for strengthening the glutes, lower back, and core muscles. After a day of sitting, these areas can become weak and stiff. The glute activation in this pose helps to open up the hips while strengthening the muscles that support your spine. Plus, it stretches out the lower back, which often tightens up from prolonged sitting. Not only will your hips feel more mobile, but you'll also feel more aligned and stable. This stretch is a must for balancing out the effects of sitting. All right, let's flip it over to Cobra Pose. This one is especially great for opening up your chest and lower back. After sitting for hours, your chest can feel closed off and your back can get super tight. Cobra Pose is the perfect counter stretch to help restore your posture and relieve that tension. Plus, it feels amazing for the spine. Start by lying on your stomach with your legs extended behind you and your hands placed under your shoulders. Press your palms into the floor and gently lift your chest off the ground, straightening your arms as much as you comfortably can. Keep your elbows slightly bent and focus on lifting through your chest, not just arching your back. Hold for 15-30 seconds and then slowly lower your chest back down. Cobra Pose is fantastic for opening up your chest and improving your posture, especially if you've been hunched over a desk or slouched on your couch. This stretch also strengthens the lower back and core muscles, which are essential for maintaining a healthy spine and preventing pain. The best part? It counteracts that rounded shoulder posture that comes from sitting too much, so you'll feel taller, more aligned, and ready to take on the day. And finally, we're ending with one of the most restorative stretches out there, Happy Baby Pose. This stretch is incredibly calming and perfect for those tight hips and lower back muscles that tend to accumulate tension after sitting or standing for long periods. It's the perfect way to decompress and end your stretching routine feeling relaxed and grounded. Lie on your back and pull your knees toward your chest. Grab the outer edges of your feet with your hands, keeping your elbows on the inside of your knees. Gently pull your knees down toward the floor while keeping your feet flexed and your back flat on the ground. Hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute, taking deep breaths and letting your body relax further into the stretch. This pose targets your hips, groin, and lower back, areas that tend to get really tight from sitting. By gently pulling your knees down, you're releasing tension in your hip flexors and stretching out your inner thighs. It's also a great stretch for relaxing the mind, making it the perfect end to your stretching routine. Plus, it's one of those stretches where you can't help but feel lighter and more at ease as you sink deeper into the stretch. You've completed 5 stretches that will transform your body in under 10 minutes a day. From decompressing the spine to opening up your hips, these stretches address the biggest issues caused by our modern lifestyle. Tension, stiffness, and bad posture will no longer stand a chance. Incorporating these stretches into your daily routine isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about investing in your long-term mobility, flexibility, and overall well-being. Whether you're combating the effects of sitting at a desk, recovering from a workout, or just want to feel more relaxed and aligned, these stretches have got you covered. So take a deep breath, smile, and remember to make your body a priority. Let's carry this good energy forward because your body absolutely deserves it. If you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with someone who could use a little relief. See you next time, and keep moving.